さて、テレビです。今回もディフェンでおりますよ。はっはー。前回どこだったっけ？ちょっと言ってないので、夜勤でやってないので、アップはしてますけど、過去のものなんで。あ、そうだ。今2箇所目ですね、確か。2箇所目の探索、一人やって、戻ってきたのかな、確か。確かそうだったはず。二人が潜り込んでて、それを、殺されたやつを見に行って。
Apparently Skynet's got a real hard-on for you. So we figured why not use you as bait?
Aren't you afraid that Skynet will bring a lot of firepower if they know we're both here?
Afraid? No. Prepared for that eventuality? Yes. We've got eyes on the ambush site from every angle. If anyone shows up, it means they were listening.
What if it's one of our guys, or just a scavenger?
Too bad. We can't have anyone or anything sabotage our plan. Not this time.
This time?
We were very close once before.
今なぜここにいるかもう俺わかんないですからね。
For the final attack. But it took just one man to fuck everything up. That day, Perry, our previous field commander, died, and I inherited control of South Division.
当時はペリーだった
Since
のね。
then,
ペ
I've
リ
been
ー
making sure that no one fucks up again.
We've got movement.
Take position. What do you have?
A hooded man's walking down the street.
フードのとこ取ら
Might
れ
be
る
a
ね。
scavenger.
あいつか。
Rivers. You saw
あれ
it.
が。
Is it the same model? Is it the infiltrator?
I can't tell.
We're waiting for your signal.
I think that might be it.
あ、そうかと。
Good enough for me.
Cease fire! Cease fire! Target down! I repeat, target
Go
down!
check him.
うん、
Eyes
近
on
づ
the
くな、や
target.
ばいって。
Proceed with caution.
Is he dead?
What the fuck? He's the
ターゲッ
target.
ト、ターゲット
Can't
だ。
get away. Fire at will.
そこ、それはやばい。
He's in the open.
It's in the open. It's a fucking machine.
D8 マシンだ。D880 ですけど。それはまずい。聞いてるか？ほっ。
Head's back against the wall.
壁の内だぞ。
Got it now.
スパイだな、やっぱ。
Everyone on me.
上に続き。やっぱロボットだな、あれは、中は。皮膚を覆ったロボットですね。膠着、
It's
膠
carrying the
着。
second generation plasma rifle. I want it.
第2世代プラズマライフ
It won't fucking die.
全然くたばらないよ、その通り。マシンだ、もう顔見えてるわ。あともうちょい、70% 切った。詰めてくると思うんだけどな、逃げてるし。
It's on the move.
移動するぞ。3人だのね。
Take cover.
どこだい？びっくりしたー。なんか飛んできたよ。
That's one ugly son of a bitch.
びっくりした。下がるってなんだよ、マシンが下がるって。あ、 もう味方邪魔。ノーテキット食らいたいか。飛べた。飛ぶんかい。さっきのピューあれだったのかい。あと半分切った。
Not again! Follow it!
いた。これ
It's inside!
いた。
Rivers, we're trying to get through. You can't let it get away, you hear?
マジか。マジか。おほ、俺。来た来た来た来た。ほっ、あぶねえ、持って投げんじゃねえ、そんなもの。2個目投げていいやった。ほっ、ほっ、投げてくんじゃねえよ、そんなもの。いった。ほっ、また投げていいやった。また2個目投げていった。どんだけ投げてくるお前。鬼ごっこだよー。燃えたー。まあ、さすがに燃えたんだよ。やっぱり持ってきますか。そのまま燃えてきますか。じゃない、一瞬で終わったわ。あがくこともなく死んだわ。危ねえな。投げすぎや。投げすぎやって。投げすぎやってグレネード。パイプグレネード投げすぎや。ぷぷぷ。帰ってきた。 ほい、外れたね。ほほほ。おっと危ねえ。食らわないな。
Come in. We got it. We finally got it.
Good job, Rivers. Stay there. We're on our way.
人間の皮膚かぶったターミネーターが破壊しましたね。一体でも手に余るくらいだから舞台でキャラだったら勝ち目はない。まあそうだろうね。皮膚はもう無理だろうな。人工皮膚。
There was no doubt anymore. Skynet had created a cybernetic organism. It was designed to blur the line between a man and a machine. People started to think that there were Terminators amongst us, wolves in sheep's clothes. Some of us left, even though we hadn't seen any other infiltrators yet. Or at least, we didn't think we had. And that fear of not knowing was what turned the tide of this war. That night, Skynet won.
I still have to run some tests, so for now I would say no.
We need some more time,
I know
Connor.
you don't want to hear this, Commander,
Konaka.
but if there's one person who can help us, it's Dr. Mack.
Mac, we don't even know if he's alive.
He is. He's in the Hollywood Hills. We knew a time would come when we'd need him again, so we've kept an eye on him.
Wait. You've been watching him without telling me?
Let your emotions cloud your judgment before, Commander. That's why I decided that Mack's whereabouts were no longer
This is
your
bullshit. He can't just magically fix all of our problems. He's a man, not a god. A man that makes
That's enough,
mistakes.
Commander.
You know what happened last time. He's the reason Perry's
I said
dead.
that's enough. Sergeant Rivers?
Yes, sir.
TechCom believes that being marked for termination is a badge of honor, a sign that we're doing something right. We wear it proudly. And knowing you're wearing such a badge, Rivers, is all I need to trust you with handling this mission. Commander Barron will fill you in on the details. Good luck, soldier. Over and out.
Looks like you're going to Hollywood Hills. Dr. Edwin Mack is the one who taught us how to use Skynet's weapons, so there's a chance he can do it again. Take him that second-generation plasma rifle and see if he's able to reprogram it. If we want to use Skynet's weapons, we need to bypass their encryption lockouts.
How will I find him?
He's obsessed with surveillance. So when you get there, look for any cameras, biometric sensors, or any other tech stuff. He should be around. That's it.
話せるのかこれ。ほい。
What do you need?
要件は
Anything I should know about Dr. Mack before I leave?
Only that he can't be trusted and he's highly manipulative.
非常
So
に
you
腹
need
黒
to
いんだ。
stay cautious.
Was Mack the one whose drone you smashed?
Yes. Yes, it was. I've never told this to anyone, but before I met Mac and Perry, I was wandering alone. Didn't have a map, so I drew one myself. The first people I came across were two guys, old enough to remember Judgment Day. We camped out together. They gave me advice, we shared some stories. Sounds nice, right?
A little too good to be true.
It was. I was too naive to notice it back then. When I woke up, all my things were gone, including my map. There I was, lost in the desert.
盗まれたんかい。夜逃げみたいなやつ。
I knew I was gonna die.
いわゆる夜逃げ。
Passed out with my
やば。
face in the sand. But next thing, I was lying in a bed, bathed and wearing clean clothes.
You're lucky someone found you.
Someone did find me. Too bad
This
it
guy
was
not the guy.
gone. Through the window, I saw thousands of Terminators. First, I thought it was a work camp, but it was something else. A Skynet research facility. They kept me alive, but I didn't know why. I thought I was the only human there. But after a while, someone came into my cell. A man. Well-dressed, clean-shaven. You want to take a guess who that was?
One of those guys who robbed you?
No.
違う。
He was a traitor to his race. Bastard was selling every piece of knowledge the machines didn't have.
へえ。
In return, they gave him everything he wanted. When he was done stuffing his face with food, he had another request. He wanted a home. It lasted months until I got to wrap a towel around his neck and make his eyes pop. You don't want to see people for what they really are. I've seen their true face. That traitor, those two guys in the desert, Mac, they all showed it to me. It's not pretty. The truth is, the only reason I fight for the resistance is because I
博士気まずいよ、
despise
ここに話してるから。
just a little less than the machines.
ふい。
Sure, let's trust someone who gets called Dr. Death. That won't bite us in the ass. In the meantime, I'll see what I can learn from the new CPU we acquired from that infiltrator. This could be the breakthrough that we've all been waiting for. I need to concentrate, so please don't disturb
じゃあ
me.
マークをつけるんじゃない。話せるマークをつけるんじゃない。兄ちゃんのバイオレットプラズマ。第2世代か。
Jacob, do you have a minute?
Of course.
強制だよ
I've。heard that you're going to Hollywood Hills. Well, with Baron yelling like that, the whole shelter heard. He wanted me to tell you if I needed anything, so here it is. When you get to Hollywood Hills, could you stop by
昔の家かい。
my house? It's near the Griffith Park tennis courts. I wonder if Peter went there and left something for me. I know he'd be stupid to go there since now it's behind the annihilation line, but then again, he was always full of stupid ideas.
I'll see what I can do.
Thank you.
エリンの夫。絶対ずっとここにいるだけ。
I bet he's one of those machines. Is it true? Human now?
みんな疑い始めてんな。
What's with the dog?
どうしちゃったんだ。
They've been like that ever since they brought that
いや、
thing
そう
in.
こんな感じだよ。あいつは。だ。
Don't be shy, Rivers. Turn up the See? I knew you'd like it.
God damn it!
ちくしょう。
Thought I told you I can't work with
それ
so
は
much
こん
noise.
だ
I
けど
need
仕事にならない
absolute silence, so
だ
please
から
stop
そうしてく
it!
れアルビンアルビン
I swear I should
あったけど
destroy
そうだから
Skynet!
なんだよかったおっとライアンかわいそう
Jacob.
What happened after you started drinking?
Honestly, at least not in the beginning. When we gave up on the idea of getting in touch with anyone, we just tried to adapt. Temperatures fell, we had to scavenge for food. All of a sudden, that became our life.
Didn't you try to reach home?
Some people did. Most of us were scared of what we'd find if we did get home. So we conveniently said we're stranded here anyways and stayed. Well, I know how stupid it sounds, but we managed to have fun in our little commune. I still have my guitar with me. We talked a lot about how we're gonna be famous, because we're the only living band.
What was your band's name?
Well, we were thinking about changing it to Survivors, but something similar was already taken. We were just stupid kids, not realizing what was going on. We paid the price for it the first time we saw a tin can. I was tuning my guitar when I heard a strange noise. I found out later that it was a T-400. Must have heard me play. It didn't even have the decency to look scary. Maybe if it did, we wouldn't have just stood there when it started firing.
What did Tucker do?
Of course, he was the first one to help. He grabbed a lead pipe and ran up trying to kill him. He screamed like he was leading us to battle. The tin can got Tucker with a single bullet. Bang, just like that. 7 other people died before we finally destroyed that thing. Ironically enough, I was the one who delivered the final blow. Safe to say, it was the beginning of a new era.
Earlier, you said that a new era started. What changed?
Well, for one thing, with Tucker dead, I became the new leader of the group. Something I never expected or wanted, for that matter.
Did everyone agree that you should be the new leader?
Not everyone. We had a huge fight about food, where we should go next, and so on. Our group divided us out to keep it together. I was terrified. I started to walk away like I was on autopilot. I don't know if I wanted to run away or to kill myself. But then, something surreal happened. I found a metal door in the ground in the middle of nowhere. I was real unsure about what I might find under it, but what I did find was the aftermath of a massacre.
More Terminators?
That's exactly what I thought at first, but it turned out to be something even more scary. It looked like they decided to commit suicide. I couldn't understand it. To me, they had everything. Food, water. They even had a case of beer. So, I got shit-faced and started crying over my brother's death. But I realized something. I realized that I could maybe survive there.
Did you stay there by yourself?
No. I told everybody about the place. I felt I owed them. After that, we were all right. That night, I learned 2 things. Firstly, that it's okay to be scared. Secondly, that there are 2 sides to everybody. Ironically, me being a scaredy cat turned me into a good leader. And that's how I found that place, and that's what motivated me to help others. But Tucker, well, he was a leader from the start. But he had an ugly side, too. He killed those who opposed him. He was a real scumbag, but he was my brother. He made me want to be a good person for the both of us. Our hangover wasn't a high price to pay for that lesson.
What's the situation like in the shelter?
Not that great. People get nervous. A lot have already left, and even more plan to leave. Even Mark and Laura saw him packing earlier.
And what about you?
Just the thought of running again's making me sick. Must be getting old.
店のもんここに積んで
Plus, we got everything we can need right here.
まあそんだけ
Where
はね
else would I go? Besides, I have faith that Baron will never let anything happen to this place. She's way too upset about security.
話が終わりました。今回は後半は話で終わりそうですね。
Jacob, I didn't see you there.
Where are you going?
I'm going out scavenging. Don't worry. I'm past thinking about running away.
うん。
Knowing how much you miss me made me not
話
want
が
to
わかるから。
Where's Patrick?
He's getting ready. I'm taking him with me.
へえ。
I figure it's time for him to see what's out there.
大丈夫か？
Everything okay? You seem far away.
Nothing can get past you, can it? I've been thinking about the day we met. I never told you how we really ended up there.
You can tell me anything.
I know I can. That's why you're the first person I'm telling this to. That day, loud hammering woke me up. When I came downstairs, I saw my father nailing the window shut. Through the crack, I saw them coming. Hundreds of metal heads and their red eyes. Even though they're just empty shells,
見つかったのかなあれ。
I
そういう
feel
の
the。hate radiating from them.
What did your father do?
He said that the machines wouldn't take him alive. They kept hammering away.
い
He
や、意味がないで
argued
す、そ
for a
れ。
minute or two, and I tried to pull him away from the window. He pushed me away. I tried it again, but he shoved me. This time I fell. I didn't recognize him as he was reaching for his shotgun. He said, I shouldn't worry about the machines. They wouldn't hurt us. I don't even remember how. But the gun was already in my hands. I closed my eyes and went someplace else. Didn't even hear the shot. I didn't hear Patrick's steps either.
Did you lose consciousness?
I guess I did for a moment. It was the taste of blood on my lips that woke me from my trance. I threw the gun away, grabbed Patrick, and tried not to notice the hole in my father's unmoving chest. As we ran, I could hear them coming, so we found somewhere to hide. Then you came. I wanted to tell someone
さ
about
て
this, but
時間がなのでそろそろ時間ないけど落ちましょう。それでは。